update here. I haven't done much. Been doing other stuff, but started building some new buildings. This is number one for the new area right here. It's a Summit Custom Cuts, and it's a CVS Pharmacy. It's made by this company here, Summit Custom. They make a lot of new structures. This is the first one I've ever built of theirs, and it's a styrene kit, and it's made as a milled styrene. So instead of laser cut, they're actually using a cutting bit. Which the only downside to that is that the corners in pockets tend to be like a U shape instead of a square. So there's a little bit of filing and such to get it to go together. But it's actually a really nice kit. It's not completely done yet. I still have to get the rest of my roofing material down, and then I'm going to build some AC units and such for the roof. But it's coming out pretty nice. Also have to tint the windows. The windows aren't glued in right now. They're just taped in there. You can see them. The one thing I was really impressed with, it's kind of a small feature, but cool nonetheless. I can do this one-handed. Is actually give a template to mount the CVS sign. Oh, I don't have it here. But all these are individual letters, and except for the pharmacy, which is a single. It's all one milled piece. But the CVS portion is separate pieces, and it's got this jig that basically you tape to the bottom, and the letters just kind of fall in there, and then you just glue it on there, which really helps out, because trying to get these things straight would be next to impossible. And then such as like the photo center, that one is just a one-piece milled, along with the drive-through over here. And then the sign here kind of takes a while, because you gotta airbrush the red first, and then mask the front of it off, and then paint the black. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's actually the siding is actually black. So that's how the real one is. And then these front are actually it's just plastruct brick that comes pre-cut. Everything glues together. You can just use MEK or the Clear Testers model cement will work for it. Do have a bit of a warning if you are putting this together. The instructions are pretty lacking, and there's a lot of trial and error on some of the stuff, mainly building these posts, because underneath this they're milled square pieces, and just trying to figure out where they go in relation. It took a while. Luckily styrene you can unglue after you've glued it, just by adding more solvent to it or more glue, and it should come apart. And all those joints are hidden, so even if you did make a mistake, then the plastruct here will cover it up. So the general plan for this area is going to be, you can see I've started drawing a road. So there's going to be a 2-lane road, sidewalk, and this is going to be like a big shopping center. The next one over here I've laid out is going to be a Taco Bell. It's the new modern Taco Bell from Summit. So that one will go here. This road will continue out and go into the engine facility over there, and build like a fence and an entrance over there. So this road will just kind of dead end into there. And then as we move along here, the road will continue. You can kind of see the pencil lines where I drew it. Obviously this building's not going to be here. And then the road will continue going straight across. So it'll have a crossing over the curved section here. Took me a while to figure out how to handle this area. And then right here is going to be one of the Summit Shell gas stations. This building is going to be gone. It's just nowhere else to put it right now. So the gas station will be here, and then up against the back, this open area, Summit also makes a strip mall. So you can put all sorts of other stuff. So it'll kind of blend in and take up that area over there. Should turn out pretty nice. And now that I've built one of these, it should go together a lot easier. Building the other ones, it's just painting these things too. It's kind of a pain because you got to mask all this stuff off. But what I did was I painted all my bricks ahead of time, and after I painted this whole thing, and then just glued it on after it with super glue. Much easier than trying to mask this off or brush paint it. You'll never get it to go right. And probably the hardest part of the kit is building this section here, because it's a flat piece and it comes flat, and you've got to curve it yourself. So the best thing to do is, it's got interlocking tabs under here, but just to get a set of clamps, because this structure right here is the first structure you build. But when you build this, just get some tabs or some clamps and really clamp it down, and it'll curve once you get it clamped down, and it'll follow the other piece. And just take your time. Just getting a lot of this stuff to line up takes a little bit of work, but in the end it comes out. I mean, it'll look real nice. I gotta go get some tint. I was gonna use the automotive tint, because this is actually clear acrylic. It's like an 1/8 inch acrylic for all the backing of the windows, so this will just pop right out once I pull the roof off. I really like this model. Nobody else makes anything like this. That's what's nice about Summit. The other thing I've been building that I bought off eBay is the station for my HON3. It's a American Model Builders. I don't remember which one this one. I think it might have been the Cimarron. I got a deal on this thing. It's a laser kit. It's one of their older ones, but I got it for $30 shipped on eBay. It's brand new in the package. Not a bad kit. I think this is the older one where you actually have to glue the posts in the corner. These are separate, and you got to build in the wall. Where all the other American Model Builder kits I've built, all these corner work is actually a one piece or a stick and peel. But the doors and windows are all the same stick and peel. So you can pre-paint all this stuff, and it actually goes pretty quick. And then I just use their roof or their shingles. And what's nice is the roof here is actually, it's scribed, so when you're laying the shingles, it's really quick to go and to get it right. Because that's usually the hardest part, is just maintaining the spacing when you're doing it. But so this corner over here is going to be a small station. Get a platform out here for the trains. So that's the start of that. This kit's really nice. It's got these real nice lattice work for the supports here. They're really kind of fragile, but once you get them out, and this is like any of these kits, or pretty much any building, the hardest part is figuring out what parts to paint ahead of time, because these are all, I build all these pre-painted. So I paint all the parts first and then assemble it. Can be a little more work doing it that way, but in the long run, when it comes to assembling it, you'll get a much cleaner model in the end. That's about it. These are the only two things that I've been working on. Like I said, I haven't really been doing much else with the layout. I don't know if I included this structure in my last update, but it's the oil and lube house, and it's actually made by PBL, so they do all the SN3 stuff. And it's a plastic kit, and just the regular walls, all these doors, it's all one piece, so you got to mask all the stuff. So when I painted this, I just put tape over and then cut it with a sharp blade and made like a masking edge. And then just to get all this grout work was a real pain, because I had to paint it model and then use a thinned out acrylic gray and then go over the top of it doing a dry brush, so try not to get it down into the bottom there. But it's when assembled, it's really a nice model. I really like this. I'm pretty sure I didn't include this in my last update. Let's see, I just took a decal from I think it's a microscale set. But supposedly this thing is an exact replica of the one that's in Chama. It's part of the roundhouse. That's where it's next to. I haven't put the roof on, glued it on, because I wasn't sure if I was going to light it or what I was doing with it. But I'm not going to be modeling the roundhouse, because this is my this area is my quasi Chama section. Even though I don't have the true Chama sand house, but like I said, I'm probably not going to do the roundhouse. I just don't have the space for it. Been thinking of doing this engine is sitting on that siding in front of it, maybe doing a small turntable. Just depends how small I can find one. I've been looking at like a 65 foot or 70 foot. Should probably work. Other than that, all this is still the same. Haven't done much else. So this is a mess over here. Been busy painting with that the CVS, and then also the station. So that's about it. Hopefully I shall have the CVS done here next couple days. Get the roof painted. Get some air conditioners on there. I bought all the styrene to make my parking lot, but I think I'm going to hold off on making that and the roads until I get all my models built, and that way I can do it once instead of trying to do it multiple times over and over. That's about it. Not much else. And hopefully should be able to get the other two models here shortly. But it's Christmas time, so there's usually no money for models. So anyways, just thought I'd give an update. And any questions, just go ahead and leave them.